Okay, Xavier Architects, we're back into Ando now. Today we're going to make our stairs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my floor plan and turn on the walls and the doors and windows and the annotations. And I'm going to turn off my 3D walls and probably doors and windows too, and why not even just the glass. We'll leave the floor slabs in because the stairs are kind of connecting to the floor slabs, so those are sort of important to be able to still see. Okay, so I did the work of creating a polyline right here, which is basically the platform for the stairs. So, and then I joined that curve because we're going to ultimately extrude those as the platforms that are going to connect the stairs or be in the middle of each staircase. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to grab a polyline and I'm going to go to the midpoint of my wall here and I'm just going to pull that straight out, something like that. Enter, and making sure that that's in the stairs level, or the stairs layer, I'm sorry. And I'm going to copy that. And I want to copy it from its current location here at the midpoint. And I'm going to go up to the midpoint on the next level and to the midpoint on the next level. And finally, the midpoint here on the last level. Enter. Okay, enter. Oh, enter. Escape. Stop. Okay. I don't need that. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, there it is. I don't need that last one. Let's get rid of that. All right. So now I've got, this kind of going. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line that's going to connect each of these. A little polyline action. So I'll start here. And I'm going to end here. So I know that's perpendicular. They're all the same size line. Okay, very good. And now what I want to do is I want to split this line here. So I'm going to use the split command. And this is the cutting object here. And this is the object that I want to cut. Oops, something went wrong. Select cutting object. There we go. Enter. And then, oh, failed to cut. Maybe they're not touching? Interesting. Why is this not working? Alright, I'm going to try to just select both and type in split and see if that gets the job done. And select cutting object there. Okay, one curve split into two pieces. Alright, there we go. That worked. Okay, cool. So now I have one sort of line here, and I actually need to split that in half because that's where the landing is going to be in between the two stairs, okay? So I'm going to sort of just type in divide, and I want to divide it into two segments. And so there we go. We get two segments there. And what I want to do is I want to take this line and I'm just going to sort of alt drag it up to connect with that spot. Doesn't seem to be snapping. Let me just make sure. Yeah, didn't exactly get there. So I'm just going to type in move, and I want to move it from there to the midpoint, which is here. Okay, that should do it. That should be my midpoint. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take my closed curve that I created down here, the one that I used to outline the platform, and I'm going to click on that, this one here, and I'm going to sort of align that with this center line. So if I want to know how high up that is, I can just use my distance command, and I can go from here to here, and it's 107.5 centimeters. So I want to move this up 107.5 centimeters, and there we go. I got my platform in place for the center of the stairway, right? The one set of stairs is going to go up to here, and then the next set is going to go up to the next landing. Okay, so how do I make this set of stairs? Well, well, first of all, how many stairs do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stairs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this line segment here, and I'm going to divide that by 7 segments. So we're going to do split and select, oh, no, not split, I'm sorry. We want to do divide. So I'm just going to select this one piece. Wait, why is that selecting the entire thing? I thought we split this or divided this. Somehow it's been joined again. Alright, let's try to divide it again. Number of segments, 2. Huh. Refuses to listen. Alright, fine. You know what? I'll just take this edit point and drag it down to here. How you like them apples? Okay, now we're going to divide this. And we're going to divide it into 7 segments, like so. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to figure out, well, what's the length of each stair, like how wide is each stair here. So I'm just going to create a polyline that gives me that, like so. Just want to make sure, okay, yeah, that's good. And I'm going to take that little closed curve, and I want to move that. So I'm going to go move, and I'm going to move it from here to here. Okay, good. And so now I have this little curve. And now I want to go down from that curve, straight down, and I want to line it up with this point. So there, we get a little perpendicular line there. Good. Okay, so that's my first step. And I'm going to kind of shift and select, so I have that polyline and this polyline. Let me just turn off my gumball now, because it might be just getting in my way. So now I have those 2 lines selected, and just to make it easier, I'm going to join those 2 so I can grab them easier. And I'm going to copy those because they basically have 1 step, and I want to make more steps. So I'm going to copy it from here down to here, down to here, down to here, down to here. Wait, let me make sure I'm in the right spot. And down to here, and down to here, and I'm just going to make one more just for good measure. Now, what I do want to do is I do want to have that one little line here. So let me just get my polyline. Let me just make a new polyline from here to here. And I'm going to select that. Oops. That. And I'm going to move that. Oops. Nope. Don't want to do that. I'm going to move that. I'm going to move that down to here. Move from here to here. Perfect. And now I'm going to take a polyline and go from here up to here. and then to here. And what I've got now is just going to hold down Shift and select all of this. And that gives me my stairs. Got join to join that together. Awesome. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. Now what I want to do is I want to see if I can get that going where I can connect it to the end of my stairs here. So what I want to do is I want to grab this and move it. I want to go move from here. Let me go from the front step and see if I can move that to here, right here to the front edge. See that? Boom. So it kind of, you step up onto the landing there. And let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, and that kind of goes underground and into the floor slab. All right, that's what we want to see. Let's take this slab here and let's have that come down. So we're going to extrude the curve, and we want a solid, and we want to kind of pop it down to the bottom of the stairs there. Pop it down to the bottom of the stairs. Just like that. Alright, cool. That's looking good. Now let's take our stairs and we'll extrude that curve to the end of the stairs. Boom. Enter. Ooh, enter. Okay, look at that. Looking good. Oh, it's working beautiful. Now what we want to do is we want to take that extrusion and we want to make a copy of it. So I'm going to grab my gumball again and I'm going to alt drag this out, and then I'm going to use the gumball to kind of turn it in the opposite direction. So we want it facing the direct opposite direction. Okay, so now we want that to go up on the other side of the stairway, so I'm going to move this from the corner of the stair here to, let's say, the bottom, in line with that bottom corner. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that was a little too high. Okay, let's move that again. That didn't work out. All right, let's try it again. So I'm just going to go moving it, and maybe what we'll do is we'll go from the corner of the step here to the corner of the wall there. Okay, look at that. Okay. Okay. We're a little too far over, you can see. I need to still move it over this way. So let me just, still messed that up a little bit. So let's move it from here to here. There we go. And then we get our middle wall section. And that goes flush with the wall there. And then the only thing that we have a problem with is that this doesn't quite come out. Our floor doesn't come quite far out enough to meet with the stairs. So I'm just going to do a move face on that. And I want to move this face. And I want to go from here to here. Boom, just like that. Great. Alright, now, since we've got that in place, what I want to do is I want to grab this, Shift, grab this, and I'm going to perform the Boolean union and merge all faces, and then we should get it nice and cleaned up there. Okay, we can get rid of that curve that we used to originally make that, and we can get rid of that curve that we originally made the platform with. Look at that. Looking pretty solid. Alright, now, the cool thing is is that I can take this and sort of move it. We're going to use this corner here to move it. So I'm going to move. Well, let's select it. And then move. And we want to move it from here. Oh, not move it. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Copy. We want to copy this from here. And then we want to go up to the next stairwell. Yeah, we're going to have to compensate for that extra missing piece there. Yeah, we got to move that face there, and then we still got to move this face up here. Okay, easy enough. Let's move our faces. It's going to be this guy here, and we're going to move it from there. Extrusion surface. Move from here to here. Very good. And then we're going to do the same thing with this guy. And move faces. Okay, bang. That works. And now we're going to bring our walls back and see what we got. And let's see if we get rid of, see, you can see the stairs going up into into that top level. And that all looks pretty good. Okay. Now I can turn these back off, the annotations and the windows and the doors and the walls. And then the last thing to do is to just get rid of these lines that we don't need anymore. So I can just click and drag from the bottom, and get rid of all that. Okay? And there you go. Your stairs are in the mix. Looking pretty solid. Okay.